Alright, so we are recording. Um, so I honestly haven't made a video in a while, and that's because I had no idea what to talk about. I think it's been a couple weeks. Wait a minute for my browser to load. I like how I have fast internet and yet it takes so fucking long. Yep, this is 300 megabit per second internet. That for some reason has a fucking delay. I honestly don't check my messages and shit very much. It's been 3 weeks. Wow, really? I haven't made a video in 3 weeks. I think it's because it's UK. Oh, that's from the video. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5. I'll get back to those. So I've made a video in 3 weeks. So some of the things I've made videos on in the past are the streaming boxes I bought. I have yet to really make a dedicated video about the streaming services I've used and am currently using. So the first streaming box I bought was a Roku. It was a Premiere. And to this day, Roku still has the same fucking problem. And that is, despite being very good in terms of their store, their app store, they have Fandango, so you can rent movies, and the home screen is very good. You can delete everything from it and really customize it. That's really what I like about Roku. But that's kind of where it fucking stops. The Point Anywhere remote fucking sucks. If you don't get the IR remote, you're gonna be fucked. Because everything from... So the fan I have in my room is wireless. This interferes with the Roku remote. My Wi-Fi interferes with the Roku remote. My Bluetooth headphones interfere with that fucking remote. And to the point where half the time it doesn't fucking work. Because there's so much interference. As you can imagine, that would be frustrating. To the point where I actually broke my remote in half and fucking went and bought a third-party IR replacement. Which kind of fixed that problem, but it comes with another problem. It's not very easy to use. To fast forward and shit is not easy at all. The Wi-Fi is so fucking terrible. Keep in mind, I'm talking about the Premiere. This was a 2017-18 model. And the Wi-Fi in that fucking thing was worse than a Wi-Fi card from the 90s. Remember the old notebook cards that were like this fucking long? I don't have it near me. But, you know, you shove into the side of a laptop. A lot of you probably won't know. But yeah, the Wi-Fi was worse than that. I've never seen a worse Wi-Fi chip than what they put in the fucking Roku. So I have no idea what the fuck they put in there. But it's terrible. And it sure as shit doesn't work well. Because on any Wi-Fi device, you can go from one room to the next. It shouldn't have an issue. You get more than 10 feet away from your Wi-Fi point with a Roku, it won't work. Which is fucking stupid. And some of them don't even have Ethernet. That's the other problem. So if all you have is the Roku stick and shit where you need Wi-Fi and that's your only option, you're going to have to put your fucking TV right next to the Wi-Fi point. Otherwise you're going to be in for fucking trouble. So those are my problems with Roku. So next, I bought a Fire Stick. Why did I buy the Fire Stick? Well, because Android TV fucking sucks. I'm sorry, but that's just the case. The only real one at the time was the Nvidia Shield, which is like $160 fucking dollars. Everything else doesn't have the DRM certifications and bullshit that you need. So, like regular Android on your phone, it's a complete garbled mess on what apps you can and can't install. Who the fuck knows? There's no database for this to tell you, so I went with the Fire Stick. The App Store is fucking garbage on the Fire Stick. The home screen on the Fire Stick is fucking garbage. That's what made me give away my Fire Stick. I gave it to my cousin. She likes it very much. The other things I don't like about the Fire Stick is their disputes. HBO Max is probably their new service I'm going to talk about in a minute. Probably won't be coming to the Fire Stick because of some dispute Amazon's having with fucking AT&T. This was the same thing with YouTube. YouTube wasn't on the Fire Stick for a while. It got taken off, then put back on because they were fighting with Google. So your only real options, safe-wise, is Roku or Apple at the moment. Yes, TiVo just came out with their own Android stick, but again, it's fucking Android. So why? So I still have my Apple TV HD. I've had it for 11 months. I know some fucking people who've reviewed it hate this remote. I like very much that I can just swipe with my thumb and move around. It is very fucking easy. The only thing I don't like is I have to put it in a silicone thing, which makes it look gross like shit. Because this is fucking glass. I would have been fine with a trackball, honestly. But Apple made a really good service here. And HBO Max, coincidentally, the only place it's available besides on your browser is Apple. So I'm in a good position right there. So unfortunately, because you can't just go and build your own because Google controls all the DRM and bullshit, and good luck getting certified for that. Apple TV is really the only one you can get. I wouldn't get the 4K one because you can't do 4K YouTube, so why even fucking bother? And also a lot of 4K content originally came out on VHS and definitely isn't 4K, it's just upscaled. So just get the HD. Plus, internet service in America sucks. A lot of places only have a terabyte limit, and if you're streaming 4K all day, you're going to hit that limit real fast. So go with the HD. It's fine. It works perfect, honestly. And the picture quality is actually better than anything I've seen on any other device. That just could be because it's Apple. But that's the only Apple device I own. The only downside I have with the Apple TV is their new dynamic mode update breaks the dark theme, and so that fucking sucks that I can't turn that off. And what was the other problem I have with the Apple TV? Oh, the App Store. You need to find a way to install Apple Music somewhere so you can download apps, because fucking Apple wants you to be in their ecosystem at the very least. You didn't need an Apple account to set it up, thankfully. Any other Apple device, you could just set it up through there. But it turns out in order to download apps, you have to have Apple Music. So I actually got rid of Apple Music recently in terms of Spotify, because Spotify is better. Now, so that's my recommendation on hardware. Get an Apple TV HD, they're the fucking best. They work very well. And so far in the 11 months I've had it, I haven't had a single real issue. Not really anyways. But in terms of streaming, now we're talking about the actual services here. When we first started this, it was Netflix and it was Hulu. And it was great. Because I went from spending $190 fucking dollars on cable, just cable, not even internet, just cable, because Comcast sucks, to, I think it was $10, $13 for Netflix. I had the DVD mail-in plan too, so I could rent movies that way. They still do that, by the way, which is cool. And Hulu was great because, especially when they came out with the ad-free, but I'll get to that in a second, Comcast and a bunch of other people owned stake in Hulu. So there's a lot of content. Now the problem with Hulu now is, well, it really started when they started doing the ad-free shit. I really like that. Then Fox said, no, we don't want you not watching commercials because we're not making enough money for some fucking reason. This is, of course, where it all started with greed. Avarice really got the best of these assholes. So they made you watch a commercial at the beginning and at the end. Okay, I'll watch the one commercial in the beginning, cut it off when the show ends. I'm not watching the second fucking commercial. And then Viacom took all their shit. So Comedy Central, all that shit, gone. Then CW said, you know what, we want you to watch it on our app. Their app fucking sucks. In the course of half an hour of watching a show, because that's how long the show is, I have to watch the same fucking ad 5 times in a row, 10 fucking times in the course of half an hour. So that half an hour show now takes about 40 to 50 minutes. Because there's 10 to 15, 20 minutes of ads. And so I really fucking hate the CW for that reason. There's not much content on the CW, but that's an entire rant in and of itself. So now we're at the point where I'm paying for like 10 different fucking services, and I'm paying close to $110 fucking dollars, which is still cheaper than the average, and it's still cheaper than Comcast, and I'm actually getting customized cable plan, which you can't do with fucking Comcast. With Comcast, it's pay us $180 fucking dollars, and we'll give you all this shit, and you don't get to pick and choose. Which, fuck that motto. So I have paid channels I have are Verve, Funimation, CBS, and Showtime. That's $18 for CBS and Showtime because Viacom owns both. It's Viacom CBS now because they merged. I have Starz, I have Netflix, I have HBO Max, I have Shudder, I have Disney Plus, and I have DC Universe, and I have Hulu. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 subscriptions. We went from 2 to fucking 10. Now, the biggest problem of this is actually pretty simple. So if we go to USA, the network, there we go. And they started doing this with their so their app's a little different than their thing here. But basically, everything USA has or who owns USA? It's Comcast. If you go to their app, you'll notice that they kind of have all the channels and shit. I don't know what the fuck this is. But what USA did is, it's not just USA. If you go to Sci-Fi, anything that Comcast owns, every channel is there. And that's kind of the point I want to make, where I have a cable login, so that's kind of the problem I'm about to make. HBO Max just launched. So let's go to HBO Max. And I'm really looking forward to Peacock, because I think Peacock's, based on what I've seen with the USA app on my Apple TV, is going to have everything NBC Universal owns, so Sci-Fi, whatnot. And based on the reviews I've seen, that's going to be the case. But what really kills it is, and this is speculation, but so far this has been the case with their apps, is a day after the show airs, just like what Hulu did, and still does, it'll be available. Now you'd think HBO Max would do the fucking same. And no, they fucking didn't. Case in point is this bullshit. So here's Rick and Morty. We're on season 4. So season 4 is, hang on, I'm going to look at my TV right now. So we're on season 4, and I have to download the Cartoon Network and Adult Swim app and bum a cable login, because I'm not fucking paying for cable here. Fuck that shit. I'm not paying for 10 streaming services and cable. That's just fucking dumb. Where's Rick and Morty? L1 We are on, season 4. And we are on episode 9. We are 9 episodes into season 4. Now here's the killer. Warner Media owns Cartoon Network. They own Adult Swim. They own Rick and Morty. You would think on their fancy new HBO Max, they would put the latest fucking episodes of a popular show. But no. No, of course they didn't fucking do that. Because why would they? They want you to go and pay fucking $100 for fucking cable on top of their bullshit. And it kind of makes sense that this is my theory. And to back it up, take a look at where they launched first. They launched on the web. They launched on the Apple TV. They didn't launch on the Roku, though, for some reason, as some people point out on Twitter. Where else did they launch? Oh, Xfinity's bullshit. Yeah, that makes sense. They want you to pay for fucking cable alongside this. And I'm not gonna pay fucking 10 streaming services plus cable. I'm just fucking not. And you can take that and shove it up your fucking ass, and I'm gonna go fucking get a cable login from some asshole on the internet, because I'm not fucking paying you for that shit. I would be more than willing to pay you for the service if you include it. See, this is why piracy is coming back. Because all these fucking companies decided to fucking ruin it from what Hulu once was, to now you have to get all these fucking streaming services. Now there are people like me who are more than willing to pay for 10. A lot of people won't. And I can tell you right now, the minute CW pulled their shit off Hulu, CW had all their shows pirated instantly. I remember when it happened. And this is how you get piracy. When you launch a service like this, but you don't include everything you fucking own. People aren't going to go get a cable login to watch the 4th season. They're going to go torrent it. And rightfully so. And it's not just Rick and Morty. If we go down here to the channels. Okay? Keep in mind they have the collection moniker here. What the fuck does that mean? I'll tell you what the fuck it means. Everything Cartoon Network has to offer isn't here. Everything Adult Swim has to offer isn't here. Which means you have to go get a cable subscription. Because the only other way to fucking watch Adult Swim and Cartoon Network is to download the fucking app and log in with your cable. The purpose of streaming is to say fuck you to cable. If you keep pushing fucking cable, less people are going to watch your shit and more people are going to pirate your shit. These companies are fucking stupid. So what do you do? And hang on, let me back that up. So one of the things HBO Max was advertising was they have the animation, they have the cartoons. So what do you do if you want all the animation and all the cartoons? Well, you get HBO Max, and then you get Verve, I'm not signing in for it right now. Because Verve comes with Boomerang and all this shit. Yes, even Nixplat. And this is only $10 a month, by the way. You can use it for free, but it's going to have ads. I'd recommend not watching ads because fuck ads. And then you get DC Universe. And one of the things, while we're on DC Universe, CW has so little fucking shows right now, because they fucking suck. All their shows are going fucking woke. And I don't use that word lightly. When you take entertainment and use it to push fucking political agendas and bullshit I don't fucking care about, you can go fuck yourself. And that's one of the reasons why I've been watching a lot less of CW. As soon as Supernatural ends, whenever that fucking ends, whenever they fucking pick back up the final season, that's it. I'm fucking done. Because all their shows have been just fucking bullshit political agendas of fucking women and their sexuality. Just make the show entertaining. I don't give a fuck if they're gay. I don't give a fuck if they're a woman. Just make the fucking show entertaining. Is that too fucking hard? But that's what a lot of movies nowadays are doing in Hollywood. That's why I don't watch a lot of newer shit. That Harley Quinn show, by the way, is actually pretty good, but it gets preachy at times. But yeah, this show, Stargirl, that's on the CW now. I would recommend watching it on DC Universe because, again, commercials suck. Doom Patrol, the second season is going to be available on HBO Max, so, here's the thing. All three of these, HBO Max, DC Universe, Verve, all owned by Warner Media. And what is Warner Media doing? Well, if you want to watch the second season of Doom Patrol, it's going to be on HBO Max. So, why does this service fucking exist anymore? What they need to do, and I'm talking about Warner Media and exclusive right now, is take every fucking property they own and do what Verve did. What Verve did is, here's a service, and here's some channels. That's what Warner Media should have done, instead of launching HBO Max. Is build upon Verve and add everything they own to one fucking thing. They would have been successful if they had done that. Instead, we have this confusing bullshit where we have HBO Go, which is if you have a cable login, HBO Now if you pay them directly, HBO Max, which is HBO and Cinemax combined, I think. I don't fucking know. They own Cinemax, by the way. Oh, by the way, you can't log into Cinemax without a cable subscription. So, why can I pay HBO directly but not Cinemax? I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck these people are doing. As far as business goes, this is fucking terrible. So now you're paying 15, 10, and 8. So 18 plus 15, what's that? I don't know. 18 plus 15. You're paying $33 fucking dollars. So, if you want all the cartoons and the anime, you're paying $33 fucking dollars for 3 services that are all owned by the same fucking company. And I'm gonna give Disney shit for this too. Because remember how you just said Hulu fucking sucks a while back? Hulu still fucking sucks. The only reason to watch Hulu now is fucking FX. That's pretty much it. And the originals. There's nothing else going on fucking Hulu compared to when it first launched. It's a shit show. It's a fucking desert. Instead of launching Disney Plus, what Disney should have done is put all their shit on Hulu. Hulu was already an established brand. They could have brought it back. They didn't fucking do that. Instead, now what do? Now you have to sign up for Hulu, Disney Plus, which I do both, and ESPN. And you save $3. I don't want sports, but I would be more in tuned if you had put all the shit on Hulu so I could just ignore the shit I don't like. Why did my voice just do that? So I can ignore the shit I don't like and then tell you, yeah, okay, I'll pay for this. Because that's one fucking thing. But no, we have this bullshit going on. And Warner really kills me the most because at least Disney only has 3 fucking things. You know how much Warner Media has? I think we're up to 10 fucking apps now. DirecTV now. AT&T TV now. Fucking 3 more AT&T TVs. Fucking 3 different versions of HBO. That's 6, 7, I don't fucking know. We're up to like 10, 12 fucking apps they have now. No one's gonna fucking pay for all this shit. Just shove it all on one fucking thing. That would be the smart thing to do. But then again, AT&T isn't smart. You see, AT&T bought Time Warner for one simple reason. They were losing money. Why were they losing money? Because they fucking suck at customer service. And they still do. They haven't fixed that problem. So now they're making decisions which are horrible. Like this half-ass launch of a service called HBO Max, which is confusing as hell. And not putting all their shit on said service. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the service. I'm watching a lot of shows right now that are on old shows from Cartoon Network, back when Cartoon Network was good. Yeah, they got all the Harry Potters, but I own that all on Blu-ray, so I don't really give a fuck. I own every single one of these movies on Blu-ray. I haven't seen It Chapter 2. I'll probably watch that later. But this service, don't get me wrong, is very good. HBO Max is a good service. But it is hindered by the fact that they did a half-ass launch and they didn't do enough. Hang on, I gotta go grab my charger. The reason why we are seeing such a drastic increase in piracy over the years is because of this. Not everyone is going to pay for 10 fucking streaming services. And it doesn't help that now we have a consolidation in the market, where once everything was all in one place, that was Hulu, and now they all want to do their own thing. And I'm all for that. If you as a fucking company put all your shit in one basket. Peacock is supposedly doing this, based on everything I've seen, and I'm really hoping they fucking do it so I can rub it in fucking Warner Media's face. And trust me, I've been letting Warner Media know every step of the way for the past year on Twitter that this is fucking terrible and they shouldn't be fucking doing this. And they fucking did it anyways, because fuck the people who pay you, apparently. I honestly don't know what else to say about that. Because when a consumer who watches and pays for your shit tells you, hey, this is bad, here's what you could do to make it better. Listen to them, because they are the ones paying you money. If they have a problem with your service, listen to what they have to say. Because if you don't, and you continue to fuck up, you will lose money. I honestly don't know if I'm going to tag AT&T in this video, and I'm hoping someone watches this. Viacom CBS is reportedly, based on rumors and news articles and shit, going to do the same thing as Peacock. They're going to put all their shit in one basket. And that's the only reason why I haven't canceled CBS, despite the fact I've watched all the shows, and why I'm continuing to pay through it through Showtime. Because I'm hoping they consolidate that into one fucking thing, like Peacock is reportedly doing. The same thing with Disney. Disney needs to do the same thing. Most of their shit on Disney isn't family friendly. Family Guy, Simpsons aren't adult friendly. You would have been better to consolidate all that shit onto one fucking service. Whether you use the Hulu moniker or the Disney moniker, I don't fucking know. Honestly, if I were a betting man, I would say fucking kill Hulu. Just kill fucking Hulu. Replace it with Disney, Everything's fucking Disney. Keep the Hulu layout and the streaming shit, but just Disney badge the shit out of it. Get rid of the Hulu badging. Because Hulu fucking sucks now. When Hulu first started, it was great, and now Hulu fucking sucks. And quite frankly, just put all your shit on Hulu. Get rid of the Hulu name. That's what Disney should do. But what Warner Media definitely needs to do is the same. Put all your shit in one basket. Because the fact that I am still paying you $15, it's not costing me any more money. I'm still paying the same amount of money, but I'm getting a lot more shit. And I can say, as a consumer, that's a good thing. But the fact of the matter is, even though I'm getting more shit for my money, and I'm not spending any extra money, the fact that I can't watch the latest episodes of Rick and Morty, or anything on Cartoon Network that's currently on, because you've left a lot of the shit, again, and I can't stress this enough, you fucking own off of your fancy new service, is a problem. Because now I have two options. I can pirate it, which I don't want to fucking do, or I can go bum a cable login, which is as good as pirating, which is what I'm going to end up fucking doing. And it's what I've been doing. And I tried going to Sling, but yeah, sure, you can use Sling as a fucking cable login for Adult Swim, but that's $25 fucking dollars. I'm already paying for 10 fucking services. I'm not paying an extra 25, let alone an extra fucking 100. Just for a cable login. I'm not doing it. So put your fucking shit in one basket and get your fucking head out your ass, you fucking pieces of shit. That's what I have to say to these companies. They're fucking pieces of shit. They're fucking morons. And yeah, I'm visibly frustrated right now. This video's been 31 fucking minutes of me ranting. And I'm gonna end the video here. Video's been long enough. The point is, they need to consolidate this shit. I'm fucking tired of the fucking streaming war bullshit and everyone thinking they're gonna best Hulu. I mean, not Hulu, Netflix. Netflix is damn good. They're the only ones in fucking Hollywood making original shit. Granted, they just did that fucking terrible She-Ra fanfic bullshit, which the animation was trash. I have no idea what the fuck they were thinking on that one. Oh, and then Voltron was great up until the last season. And then it was like, meh. It was still good, but it was like, meh. And then it ended, and it's like, oh, by the way, he's gay. Again, nothing wrong with the fact that he's gay. It's the way they did it. They went from 2 love stories in the course of the seasons, and then ended with, oh, by the way, he's gay. That's fucking pandering. If you were gonna make him gay, make him fucking gay. Give me a fucking story behind it. But this is where we are at Hollywood, where very few people are taking risks and actually making good content anymore. Netflix being one of them, thankfully. They actually have a lot of good shit. But again, they also pander sometimes. And there's a lot of... Disney is the fucking worst on pandering, by the way. But they need to stop pandering, and they need to start making good shit. They need to start taking risks. And for fuck's sake, that's the last fucking thing, they need to consolidate everything they have onto one thing. Because no one is paying for streaming no one is paying for fucking cable anymore. No one in my age group, or the next age group, is paying for fucking cable. And they need to get that through their fucking head that cable is dead. The only people paying for it are old people. I'm gonna go watch TV and relax. It's been frustrating enough. See you guys in the next video.